Channel 4's Francesca Amiker was there.
The I-Team's Francesca Amiker first broke the story.
Channel 4's Francesca Amiker helped make it happen and has the story.
And I did speak with the vice president of the construction company as well as their attorney today over the phone. They both stand by this letter stating this would have never gone this far had she not signed the document. This is just a look at one of the deep cracks that the mayor saw coming up at 11 o'clock. I questioned the mayor, how long is it going to take to see some type of results here for the people who live here at Fairway Oaks? He gives me an actual timeline. Tonight at dinner, the king told us that the biggest highlights, or one of the biggest highlights of the trip, was meeting our own royalty, President Barack Obama, and of course the First Lady. This is an area that has a lot of different old oak trees, and again, this is part of the damage. You're looking at a fence that has been uplifted. You can see the damage here. That's right, Ken. I'm meeting a lot of fans. I'm meeting a lot of characters as well, including Yoda here.
Judge me by my size, do you?
Okay, look, Yoda, no one's judging you by your size, but a lot of the fans who are coming to this after party are definitely judging the premiere of the Star Wars, the movie, and they had some great things to say. The fire department has left this area, but it has enabled us to get even closer to the scene here. Look at this, Joy. This is what happened just after 7 o'clock when this roof in this strip mall began collapsing.
If this was your house, would you call the contractor or would you call the cleaning lady?
I'd call everybody. So.
Now, is this something?
What's that?
This is something.
Oh, yeah, yes.
That was the visible frustration of a mayor who heard the cries of his people and decided to not only step into their homes, but into their shoes Wednesday afternoon.
How can you fix when it crack like that? You can't, once the ground is settling, ain't no way you can fix it.
This crack is from one side of the house to the other side.
The mayor visited nearly a dozen homes in Fairway Oaks after receiving an email last Thursday from Homeowners Association President Nathaniel Borden. He invited the mayor to see the cracking slabs and sinking homes himself after the city sided with Habijacks, who said the homes were simply poorly maintained.
They actually shut down Golf Brook because of this issue. They got $3 million from the federal government to actually tear down all these apartments back here. And in those reports that I'm going to give you, it's stated in there for them not to build back on this land.
But Habijacks did. In 2000, these 85 homes were built in 17 days. And according to our third-party inspector, it takes 28 days for concrete to even cure. Today, the mayor was visibly shocked with what he uncovered.
So what caused that? Methane gas is coming up from the ground.
Everybody back doors.
Mayor, this is one of the homes that that has this corrosion of a door. You'll see this on a lot of the homes. We had an inspector come out about a month and a half ago. His name's William Chandler. Been doing this for 40 years. And the rust here has been caused because of methane gas and hydrogen sulfide. It's not just a physical issue for the neighbors anymore, residents. It's more so health concerns at this point. Concerns that the mayor also expressed to these residents, desperate for relocation.
Look, I grew up in a hard working class family, and I grew up experiencing what it means to see my parents get a home, pay the mortgage on the home, take pride in the home. And I can tell you that if they were experiencing this, there would have been much frustration and disappointment. Disappointment that will now force the mayor to ask Habijacks some tough questions. And what will you say to them when you reach out? What's the plan? What are you going to do? Let's get on this. Come on. Don't hide from it. Let's get on this. Do you think relocation would ever be possible or in the future for these folks? I mean, I think it's premature. We've got to sit down and evaluate all the options and do it thoughtfully. You know, if I give a knee-jerk response and reaction here today, I want to make sure that any commitments that I make that I can follow through on. For some, paying it forward is an act of adulthood. But on Suffolk Avenue, that act comes in the form of two boys and their wheels. That's Tykees in the striped shirt. His friends call him TJ, but we'll get to him in a minute. This is Gerald.
Good.
And that's how he feels today. But just 2 months ago, someone stole this 7-year-old's bike. And that's when this 10-year-old stepped or pedaled in.
We mostly play football and soccer and play sticks.
Who wins?
Mostly me, because I got
all the time.
I got all the skills. I got all the skills with the sticks.
Like any friendship, these boys are always in competition. But when TJ heard Gerald's bike had been stolen, this 4th grader put their playful rivalry aside.
I had $911 at Brent Mart, but my teacher added some more because I've been doing good and all throughout the past few days.
TJ used good behavior at Brentwood Elementary to help buy the bike that he promised his best bud. And on Wednesday afternoon, TJ's surprise was revealed.
I said thank you, and I was keep saying it because I really miss my old bike, so I told him 3 times.
And Gerald's mother even broke into tears.
You hear about adults paying it forward, but not a 10-year-old child to a 7-year-old.
Gerald is now back in action, doing wheelies and tricks with TJ. And now they have plans to share their friendship with others by starting a bike club. But the boys say this friendship is just getting started.
As people say they love their friends really much, I love this one very much.